All right, everyone, buckle up. The news cycle is absolutely exploding, and we've got the inside scoop you need to stay ahead of the game. Hollywood Men is your ultimate source for the fastest, freshest updates hitting the airwaves. We're talking about the stories everyone will be talking about, but you're hearing it here first. Get ready to dive into a world of blockbuster box office battles, surprising sequel rumors, and must-watch streaming releases. This is not just news, this is the pulse of pop culture, delivered with the energy you crave. Don't miss a single second because the momentum is building, and you're about to get the unmissable download. Let's go. First up, we're tracking a massive box office showdown where a beloved comedy sequel is inching closer to dethroning a modern action flick. Can it pull off the win? You'll want to hear these numbers. Then, we're diving deep into the rumor mill for a highly anticipated sequel, with whispers of a colossal new rival emerging for a fan-favorite action hero. This could completely change the game. Plus, we're highlighting the essential streaming drops you cannot afford to miss this month, featuring everything from critically acclaimed dramas to laugh-out-loud comedies. And finally, prepare for a potential clash of titans as we tease a massive showdown in the works for a certain action icon's next big-screen outing. Stick around, because it's all happening right now. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Box Office Breakdown, a comedy sequel's surprising climb. The Naked Gun reboot is making waves at the global box office, currently sitting at an impressive $86.5 million and poised to become the highest-grossing film in its franchise, even surpassing The Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear. This critical darling, starring Liam Neeson, is on a trajectory to outgross its predecessors, showcasing a strong performance despite facing stiff competition from major releases like Zach Cregger's horror hit, Weapons, and Marvel's The Fantastic Four, First Steps. However, crossing the $100 million worldwide mark appears increasingly challenging given the current landscape. The most intriguing aspect of its box office run is its proximity to a recent Jason Statham action thriller. The Naked Gun is now merely $1.6 million behind David Ayer's, a working man in worldwide earnings. With its current momentum, it's highly anticipated that Neeson's film will soon overtake Statham's thriller, a significant achievement for a comedy sequel. The film was produced with a budget of $42 million. Industry standards suggest a film needs to earn roughly 2.5 times its production cost to break even, meaning The Naked Gun would need approximately $105 million globally to turn a profit. While it's unlikely to reach this specific profitability benchmark, its success in surpassing franchise records and competing with action films is undeniable. Directed by Akiva Schaffer, the film features Liam Neeson as Lieutenant Frank Drebin Jr., the son of the iconic Leslie Nielsen character. Taking the helm of Police Squad, Drebin Jr. embarks on a mission to save the world. The plot kicks into high gear when Bate Davenport, played by Pamela Anderson, approaches him. Her tech engineer brother has died under mysterious circumstances in an electric vehicle crash. Driven by a desire to uncover the truth, Drebin Jr. delves into the case, setting off a chain of hilariously chaotic events. The film has been praised for its ability to blend comedy with a compelling narrative, leveraging Neeson's talent for self-parody and delivering an entertaining experience that respects its legacy while forging its own path. Audience reactions have been largely positive, with many praising the film's humor and Neeson's performance. Critics have noted its nostalgic charm and unexpected comedic timing, making it a standout in a crowded release schedule. Hold on tight, because the box office race is far from over. Next, we're diving into the potential new challenger, entering the arena for a certain action star's next big project. Sequel speculation, Statham's next move. Rumors are heating up regarding the highly anticipated The Beekeeper 2, with whispers suggesting that Jason Statham's formidable, Punisher-like protagonist, Adam Clay, might face a formidable new adversary. Reports indicate that the production is actively searching for an actor to portray a character known as Le Chambeau, described as a towering figure designed to rival Statham's character in sheer physical presence and intensity. This potential new antagonist is envisioned as someone who can match Clay's raw power and relentless drive for vengeance. The character breakdown for Lachambeau paints a vivid picture: a male in his 40s to 50s, standing well over 65 and weighing more than 250 pounds. He's described as built like a god with an air of superiority, a formidable combination of sharp intellect and brute strength, driven by a powerful need for revenge. The official casting call emphasizes the need for an actor who can embody both a savage and an educated quality, with stunt or fighting abilities being a significant plus. This suggests that the sequel aims to significantly escalate the caliber and complexity of its villains, providing a more challenging and compelling antagonist for Statham's character. This casting search aligns perfectly with director Timo Tjahjanto's vision for the franchise. Tjahjanto has previously expressed his desire to expand the scope of the Beekeeper series, particularly in how it portrays its villains. He stated his intention to escalate the scale of just how big the villains are in this film, indicating a commitment to delivering even more impactful and memorable antagonists. Tjahjanto also revealed a personal connection to the character, viewing Adam Clay as his own version of Marvel's The Punisher. He shared, "I'm definitely drawn to the Beekeeper series just because when I watched it, I always felt that, wow, this is essentially Statham playing one of my favorite characters in the Marvel universe, which is the Punisher." He further elaborated, "If I can't make the Punisher film, if the gods of film aren't allowing me to do a Punisher film yet, then I'll turn Adam Clay into my own version of the Punisher." This ambition clearly signals a desire to craft a saga with Statham that mirrors the impactful nature of the Punisher character. Amazon MGM Studios has officially confirmed that The Beekeeper 2 is in development, although a specific release date has yet to be announced. The current search for Lachambeau strongly indicates that the production is focused on establishing a powerful, central figure to drive the narrative and create compelling conflict in the sequel. Audience reaction to these rumors has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans eager to see Statham return and excited about the prospect of a truly imposing new villain. But what if this isn't the only major showdown brewing in the action world? Get ready, because we're about to highlight some essential cinematic picks hitting streaming services this month. Streaming Spotlight, your September watchlist has arrived. September is bursting with must-watch movies hitting streaming platforms, and the picks this week alone are incredible. We're kicking off the month with a diverse lineup that includes a significant Canadian indie making its official streaming debut, a Liam Neeson comedy hitting video on demand, and a certain alien criminal making its way to Disney+. Before we dive into the new releases, Netflix is welcoming back some beloved classics. Boys and the Hood, Phantom Thread, The Land Before Time, and Inside Man, along with its less-than-stellar sequel, are all back on the service today, with 10 Things I Hate About You joining them on September 28th. For the absolute best new titles to stream this month, keep reading. Winter Kept Us Warm, a landmark of queer cinema and a precursor to films like Call Me by Your Name, is celebrating its 60th anniversary with its official streaming premiere. Directed by David Sector, the film captures the turbulent dynamic between University of Toronto students Doug and Peter as they navigate their identities and experiences. Shot guerrilla style for just $8,000 across Toronto, the movie is a testament to resourcefulness and a moving coming-of-age gay drama that was, for years, largely forgotten. Director John Grayson noted its near erasure from our cinematic memory as a complex product of various cultural forces over 6 decades. Interestingly, Lorne Michaels was once considered for a supporting role before withdrawing. Warwick Thornton's The New Boy, starring Cate Blanchett, offers a poignant exploration of faith and assimilation against a backdrop of stunning Australian landscapes. Blanchett plays Sister Eileen, who manages a monastery and enrolls an Aboriginal boy recently found in the outback. As he adapts to his new environment, learns English, and engages with Christianity, he also begins to display extraordinary abilities, including healing and the creation of light. While it might sound like a horror film, it's more accurately described as an intimate fantasy drama, where faith and the supernatural are tested against a challenging historical context. The New Boy premiered on the festival circuit in 2023 and is now finally available for streaming in the United States. Liam Neeson, known for his action roles, shows his comedic chops in the Naked Gun reboot, playfully channeling his action hero persona. Directed by Akiva Schaffer and co-produced by Seth MacFarlane, this old-school studio comedy, made on a $42 million budget, clocks in at under 90 minutes. It's packed with self-referential humor and even features a cameo from Microsoft's Clippy. Pamela Anderson also stars, playing off her past on-screen persona as Neeson's love interest. The film successfully balances nostalgia with a fresh, entertaining experience. While not quite reaching the heights of the original, the live-action Lilo and Stitch remake, featuring extensive CG animation, has been a significant box office success, grossing over $1 billion worldwide. Directed by Dean Fleshercamp, the film largely follows the original story. Alien experiment Stitch lands in Hawaii and is taken in by Lilo and her sister Nanny, who are struggling to maintain their family unit after their parents' deaths. Stitch, depicted as a childlike CG character, causes mayhem as his alien creators desperately try to recapture him. David Ayer's latest collaboration with Jason Statham, A Working Man, is a high-octane thriller involving human trafficking, a killer grappling with his special forces past, and advanced weaponry. Similar to their previous film, The Beekeeper, Statham plays an ex-commando turned construction worker who springs back into action when his boss's daughter is kidnapped. The film delivers on its promise of intense action, with Statham leaving a trail of destruction in his pursuit. As Bilge Ebiri noted, the film isn't afraid to make its spectacles of slaughter visually enchanting. In a comedic turn, Tim Robinson stars as Craig, an awkward marketing professional whose obsession with his neighbor, played by Paul Rudd, escalates dramatically. The casting is perfect, with Rudd embodying romantic fixation and Robinson delivering his signature unhinged physical comedy. The film promises chaotic fun, with car crashes, flying wigs, and shattered doors, offering a surprisingly affecting yet deeply unserious cinematic experience. Audience reception to these streaming editions has been enthusiastic, with many anticipating the diverse range of genres and performances available this month. But the action doesn't stop there. We're heading back to the world of high-octane thrills for a potential showdown that could redefine the genre. Action Alert is a new Statham rival in the works. Speculation is rife regarding the future direction of the Beekeeper franchise, with emerging reports hinting at a potential new rival for Jason Statham's character, Adam Clay. The buzz suggests that the sequel could introduce a formidable antagonist inspired by the popular Jack Reacher archetype, a character known for his imposing physique and independent, often solitary, pursuit of justice. This rumored addition promises to significantly raise the stakes for Statham's vengeful protagonist. Details emerging from insider accounts, particularly from X, formerly Twitter, user at My Time to Shine Hello, indicate that the production is actively seeking an actor to embody a character named Lachambeau. This character is described as a physically imposing figure, intended to be a direct challenge to Statham's Adam Clay. The casting brief outlines a male individual in his late 40s to mid-50s, with a height exceeding 65 and a weight of over 250 pounds. He is characterized as being built like a god with an air of superiority, possessing a potent combination of intelligence and physical prowess, and is driven by an intense desire for revenge. The description further specifies that Lachambeau must exude both a savage and an educated demeanor, with prior stunt or fighting experience being a highly valued asset. This meticulous character definition signals the filmmaker's intent to create a truly formidable and multidimensional antagonist. This casting direction aligns with statements made by director Timo Tjahjanto, who has expressed his ambition to elevate the scale of the villains featured in the Beekeeper series. Tjahjanto has stated his interest in escalating just how big the villains are in this film, indicating a clear focus on delivering antagonists who are as compelling as they are physically imposing. Furthermore, Tjahjanto has drawn parallels between Adam Clay and Marvel's iconic vigilante, the Punisher. He shared his perspective with Screen Rant, saying, "I always felt that, wow, this is essentially Statham playing one of my favorite characters in the Marvel universe, which is the Punisher." He added that if a Punisher film isn't feasible, he intends to shape Adam Clay into his own interpretation of the character. This creative vision suggests a desire to build a cinematic universe around Statham that captures the gritty, action-packed essence of characters like the Punisher. Amazon MGM Studios has officially confirmed that The Beekeeper 2 is in development, though a release date remains unannounced. The ongoing casting process for Le Chambeau underscores the production's commitment to introducing a powerful, central figure that will likely play a pivotal role in the sequel's narrative. Audience response to these developments has been fervent, with many fans expressing excitement about the potential for a dynamic new rivalry and the continuation of Statham's signature action style. But that's not all the exciting news we have for you today. We're wrapping up with a quick look back at all the top stories that have everyone talking. What a ride! We saw The Naked Gun making serious box office moves, potentially outgrossing a Jason Statham film. Then, we heard exciting rumors about The Beekeeper 2 introducing a massive new rival for Statham's character. We also highlighted essential September streaming releases, from indie darlings to comedies. And we teased a potential epic confrontation for a major action star. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Hollywood Men for all your entertainment news, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Plus, let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content.